Instead of us awkwardly being like, yeah, like.
Do you ever listen to the podcast?
Yeah.
I never started. Do you?
Yeah.
How do I start the podcast?
He literally doesn't.
I always start the podcast.
No, how do I start it though? Whenever I edit it, how do I start it?
I don't know.
With the ad.
The ad, yeah.
No, but after the ad.
I don't know. Like, thank you for listening. I don't know.
What? At the beginning.
So you don't listen to it. I always leave a little bit. Like right now, I'm gonna put this in. I put a little bit in, and then you say some bullshit like.
Oh, like, are we recording?
Like, can we fucking record this shit?
Yeah, and then you say, welcome to the
Oh, okay.
So go ahead, because this is it. This is going to be in the episode.
All right, welcome, guys. This is episode 15 of On the Island podcast. You fellow Islanders out there, hope you're doing great. This is Jake.
This is Abdul.
And this is Ian.
I was waiting for something, but he didn't give us a nickname this week.
It'll come. It'll come.
All right,
cool.
Cool.
So yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm doing fabulastic.
Pretty good, man. Just had a cone. Excited that we're doing our 15th episode. You know, it's a pretty solid number, divisible by 5
and 3.
What?
Damn, that's actually really lit. I didn't think about that.
It's awesome. I didn't think you guys had it in you, honestly.
Even though the viewership, we're not even close to fitting a bus.
Don't you dare talk about our viewership.
Okay, if you take everything, we could fit like a 15 passenger.
Everything?
I'll take
like
private jet.
I'm talking YouTube. I'm talking.
Oh, like per episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just like blasting like a church van right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ooh,
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Just in a church van, listen to On the Island. You know, the boys.
Yeah.
Grinding out here in these streets.
I tried to promote it. I went to training for work this week. They were like, introduce yourselves. They were like, what's something unique about you? I was like, I do a podcast. And at the end of the training, the guy who was in charge of like giving us the training was like talking about his Instagram and his like whatever. And one of the guys in the back was like, what about your podcast? He was like, that wasn't me. That was Abdul. I was like, that's right.
Oh, shit.
On the island.
Hell yeah, bro.
Probably nobody followed us, but you know, just trying where I can.
Dude, it's not always about that first time.
It's not about the instant.
As long as we get them down the road.
Dude, that's a global marketing term right there.
That's
WOM. Word of mouth, baby.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's all we're relying on, apparently.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, dude, like to that point, my barber Pierre, shout out. He was like, I told him about it a while ago, and I followed it on his phone. And then last time when I went yesterday, he was like, you know what I did? He said, I listened to On the Island with Jake.
You got a chub when he said that.
He's like, with Abdul, Ian, and Jay. I was like, Jake. He's like, yes. And he was like, listen to the Christmas episode, your first Christmas. I was like, hell yeah. He was like, telling me about it. It's like, dude, this is awesome. This feels great.
This is my content.
Is that the one where I said, yo, tell Pierre to
come
fix
out here?
my shit?
Oh, sorry.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, I was thinking about this last night, right? Before I went to sleep. What are your guys' views on aliens?
Ooh, I like this.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day.
Oh, nice. You were?
Yeah, I was
Or
like,
were you just bullshitting me?
no, I was walking in class, not in class. I was walking down the hallway at school, and I was just like looking around at people, and I was like, there's no way we're the only ones.
Really?
Hell yeah. You think they're among us?
But then I was also like, because I was thinking about how like cold it was. I was like, damn, it's really cold. We're mad fragile. Like, we're just like kind of like, the earth is just kind of like bent a little to the side or whatever. And now it's like fucking cold as shit.
Bro, if the sun just like creeped up like an inch, we'd be all die.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, but then I was like, but like, what if this perfect, the Goldilocks right there.
Yeah.
What if that doesn't exist anywhere else?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
It probably does, man.
I know it probably does. But
This is my theory on it. So there was all these UFO sightings back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, like that era where there was all these pictures, crappy pictures of UFOs and whatnot. How the hell do we not have a photo or a video of perfect evidence? I'm not talking lights in the sky. I'm not talking some Photoshop thing. I'm talking actual evidence of some like basic white girl holding up her phone for a selfie or something, and then a UFO just goes like right through her screen.
You have a good point.
Like, how does that not happen?
It's kind of like Bigfoot, you know? Like everybody was just bullshitting about it this whole time because now everybody's got a phone with a camera.
Yeah.
If it was
That's
real,
what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if it was real, dude, we would have
if it was
like,
real,
substantial
still,
evidence.
maybe it was real up to a certain point, but if it was real, still, we'd know about it.
Yeah, maybe the
But-
aliens said, "Fuck these guys, we ain't going back."
I
Dude.
fuck with aliens, bro, because like I've always loved sci-fi shit and space and shows and movies about space.
Except
I love
that
it.
movie Signs. Fuck that movie Signs.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
But like, dude, just like I'm gonna say Joe Rogan, but like listening to him interview people about it that were like more versed on the topic.
Lazar or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
Bob Lazar.
Yeah.
And then also like that one Navy pilot, Air Force.
It doesn't matter.
I know which one
Yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like in the military and saw them himself like flying around
Like
and
next
he
to
chased them.
his jet or whatever.
Yeah,
his
like
plane.
way below or like way
Yeah.
above, and he tried to chase them and like actually saw this stuff. And it's like that guy's credible, you know?
Yeah.
Like he has no reason to lie. And it's like, dude, it's probably out there. And it's just like most of the time I feel like it's near the ocean. So maybe there's something down
Dude,
there we
so
don't
Maybe
know
it's
about.
not
Crazy
in
shit.
space. Maybe it's
Some
Below us.
in our own planet.
don't. Dude, but when people say aliens aren't real, I kind of have to throw them with facts. Like the universe is,
Like the size of it.
yeah, like the universe is literally infinite. So just think of that. It doesn't end.
Your
So there
mind-
has to be some type of other. There has to be like a little cell dude just chilling on a planet. That's
Yeah.
an alien.
He's going to be something
Yeah.
one day.
Exactly. So that it has to be true. There's no way.
And it also doesn't even have to be like right now because the universe is old as shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So they could have been the whole Star Wars is a galaxy far away, like a long time ago.
if there's
and a
infinite
galaxy
galaxies,
far away.
there has to be like
Yo,
something like that.
Like I remember looking on the news the other day, and they were talking about like something Centauri, like Alpha Centauri, and like this other planet. It's like the first like other solar system that's the closest to us that has a livable planet, and it's like life is just cells. There has to be at least just cells.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it doesn't
just little
have to be
dudes.
fully developed beings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like if you go somewhere and there's like plants, bro, that's it.
that's it.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, not even a plant. Like you could have a microscope and just have some little like
Like in the water.
the smallest little
Little-
atom.
little
yeah,
guy
little
just floating
floppy dude in the
around.
water, dude.
Yeah.
It's game, set, over. GG. It's crazy though.
Wow, GG, huh?
Yeah.
What are you,
Oh,
a
yeah.
gamer now?
I am.
It's just
crazy, dude.
it's just
wild.
hard to get your mind around the fact that like it's the possibility of them not being bipedal or stuff like that, because like that's the form that we're in,
I was about to ask you, what the hell does bipedal mean?
like
Like walking
walking
on
on
two-
two
Oh,
legs,
like, yeah.
and like the way we're structured.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's just hard to imagine a different way of it, you know?
Yeah, that's
or they
weird.
could be like,
Different gravity and shit, and like
yeah, or they could be like not even in our color spectrum that we can see. Like they could be like ultraviolet or something.
Or
So
like
they're
the-
invisible.
Yeah,
the 4D type shit.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just kind of spitting like interstellar shit right now.
Here, Nick's coming in to ruin the podcast in 3, 2, 1.
There he is again.
It's not even that loud.
Wow.
But yeah, it's just wild, dude. Like one thing I was thinking of is in the 1970s, right? In the 80s, we were slowly starting to creep up to like the technology era where computers are a thing. And then like out of nowhere from like the 90s to now, it just blew up exponentially. Like I don't know if aliens had anything to do with that, like giving us technology or something. That's kind of far-fetched, but just the fact that we've expanded from like the 80s to now is
Yeah.
just crazy.
Dude,
like in terms
also-
of like what it was before, like the
I think it's that, a lot of that is just access to
yeah,
information.
yeah. I'm not
I-
saying it's aliens. I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
freaking
Yeah, I've
crazy.
never thought about it like that, but I've also thought about like how ancient civilizations came up so much and then we fell backwards again so many times. Like they came up in different parts of the world similarly, and like all that kind of stuff, like Egyptians and like the Aztecs and all that kind of stuff. All the technology and massive cities they had with these pyramids and this technology on how to build them separately around the same time.
Like everyone had
never
kind of
knew
had the
each other.
same concept, but then used their own cultures to kind of build off of it.
Oh,
Like I don't
yeah.
know if someone told them.
See, that's another thing that makes me curious is like how so many people have the same ideas but individually.
What do you mean?
You know, like whenever for like a simple example, like you come up with an idea for an invention, you're like, yo, this is gonna be a new app or like some other bullshit.
And then you look on the app store and it's already,
there. Yeah. But like that mentality for like language or like structures or like something else, like back in the old days when everybody somehow formed their own language, and now we can link them together to like have similar words and stuff.
It's like like off the alien theory, it's like aliens came down to all these different places, told them the same thing, but then they interpreted it different, but then it ends up all connecting at the same point.
Right.
Like that's just crazy how that happened anyways.
It's wild.
But yeah. Yeah, no, it's fucking nuts.
Yeah, well, I mean, like Latin is like, I mean, there's like Latin-based languages. I guess it's like the same thing.
It's all connected and stuff.
Yeah, like Spanish and English and French and Italian, and
they all just based each other off of
the
ground up. Like it kind of
Yeah.
just rooted together into some.
Like they all have like the same
thing,
alphabet and shit.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine what the world's gonna be like in 100 years.
Sort of.
Because like, just 200 years ago, we didn't have any of the shit that we had now. Just 100 years ago, we didn't have cars. We just started getting cars.
Yeah.
It's like energy resources and stuff. Like it's gonna get way more. Like,
I feel
important.
like our generation kind of sucks.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's
I
cool.
feel like we're fortunate as fuck.
I know it's
Yeah.
cool, but like, dude, I want to see some ignorant shit.
But dude, think about it. Think about people in the 20s and stuff. Like 100 years ago. Like I want to see some ignorant shit.
And then you
like,
show them like a shitty, like not a horse-drawn carriage, and
And
they're
then-
like, oh,
yeah, that's what I'm
fuck.
saying. Like their expectation in 100 years from when they were living was probably like, oh yeah, we're gonna get like horse and carriage with like 4 wheels, like automatic, and we're in this generation now driving Lambos and like using smartphones and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like looking like history people will like look back and they'll be like, all right, they'll be like, you'll be in a history class. Our kids are gonna be in history class and they're gonna be like, 2007, the iPhone dropped and everything changed.
Yeah, literally. Like it literally has reshaped the world entirely.
Yeah.
So that access, baby. Now we got like 5G coming out and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I think
10
it's
years.
already out.
No, it's out. It's just not like as widely
accessible
available.
thing,
The
yeah.
technology's not there yet. I wonder how much technology there is for things that like we can't even like we thought was so far out that exists, but it's still being tested and actually is a thing.
Like those Boston Dynamic robots.
Yeah.
Those things are insane.
Oh, the ones that can jump and shit.
Yeah,
Dude, they can shoot.
Yeah, they've made them now where like they can like do like backflips
Dun,
and shit,
dun, dun,
and
dun.
like it looks like fluid
Dun, dun,
and not
dun, dun.
like a robot.
Right.
It's weird.
Terminator type shit.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Wild.
Hopefully that technology doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Dude, yeah, that's this alien thing, man. It's just I just can never wrap my head around it, which is why I wanted to bring it up to you guys to get your opinion on it.
yeah, it's hard to do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll just be sitting outside, looking up at the stars, just thinking like, damn.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Like
I
philosopher Jake over here, just like, what?
remember like after high school, we would be at your house,
Yeah,
and because you lived like on a mountain,
just
so,
chilling in like the porch of the hot tub,
Yeah.
just looking up, just being like, what?
yeah, and there's like no light pollution. You can see all the cool stars
Yeah.
and stuff.
I
It's
still
just
need to
nuts,
do that.
dude.
I still need to see the Milky Way.
I don't think you can. I
Well,
think you have to. You
I
have
don't
to.
think-
You
yeah.
have to use like a certain light filter on a camera to see that.
I thought you could see it in person.
Nah, like all that cool like galaxy
Yeah,
type
a bunch
shit.
of stars, like blue
Look
type.
I know you can get a picture of it because you have to use like a certain light.
Yeah. But can it be seen by the naked eye?
I don't think so.
Also, speaking of naked eye, I've been considering LASIK lately. Isn't like
Really?
2015 better than 2020?
No, 2020 is the best.
No, I thought 2015 was better.
No.
Yeah.
I thought it was the first number divided by the second number.
2015 is better than 2020.
What is? I don't know. You guys both have glasses. I never had to
know.
do that, so you guys should know.
Yeah, I think 2015 is better.
What do you have without glasses?
I don't know. My eyes are fucked up. There's not like a measurement for it. It's
Yeah,
just a measurement of my correction.
They give you that little fish thing that you put over your eye, and then you say the
Yeah. That's the test on seeing how much of an adjustment you'll need. They don't tell you.
yeah, because it's on the side. It says like 2020 on the side. Like if
I
you
feel
get-
like
if
2020 is the best because everyone says 2020
Yeah.
is in.
if you can get to this,
Yeah,
point,
but I
then you
feel
have
like that's a
2020.
misconception. I want you to look it up right now.
Why don't you look it up?
We do this every time
Oh yeah.
because I'm fucking recording.
Yeah.
Is
2015.
2020 vision the best?
Why don't you just ask about both things?
Because I just want to know what 2020 if 2020 is the best. Okay, 2015 vision is better.
There you go.
They can see objects at 20 feet that a person with 2020 vision can only see at 15
Oh
feet.
shit.
Yes.
So
Boom.
that's like pretty good.
With
Yeah.
the
So
facts.
now LASIK can get you 2015 vision,
That's
and
great.
they can correct my astigmatism.
Really?
Yeah, and astigmatism, I don't know too much about it. I just know that at nighttime, whenever there's like any kind of lights, it just like makes it into a star. Like it's not like normal light. It just makes it into like a star. And I didn't know that was a thing until I saw a meme about it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Dude,
where
that
we
scares me though.
That's where we get all
Like,
our information now, from fucking memes.
For real though.
That shit would scare me though.
What,
LASIK.
LASIK?
Because I think there is like a chance it could fuck you
Oh,
up.
yeah.
My uncle got it, and apparently the doctor that was doing his LASIK was like, yeah, it's like a 1 in 9900 chance of anything wrong happening. And my uncle like moved a little while he was like the lasers were doing the shit it needs to do. And the doctor was like, yeah, we need to like redo this like
God.
ASAP. Is something was wrong. And for like a week, my uncle thought he was gonna lose his like, sight or some shit.
Is he good now?
Oh, he's good. Yeah, yeah.
Holy
But
shit.
Just don't move.
yeah, like
I
I
thought,
don't.
I thought you were supposed to be like, you have to be awake during it?
I thought, or something. Okay, I don't know if he like moved while he was awake or he like something.
Maybe the doctor just like nudged the machine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like something happened. And, like I forget if it was my uncle moving, but I mean, my uncle told the story like a couple months ago, and I kind of
Right.
hazy. But still, I just feel
There's
weird
definitely a
about
chance with anything.
it. Yeah,
Like surgeries have a success rate.
yeah.
So, just gonna send it, I guess. I gotta get new glasses soon, cause like these bad boys are. I've had them for a couple years now, and that's not good. I don't think my vision's changed too much, but I want to try a new style. You know?
I think I've said this on a previous episode, but I kind of want glasses.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that sounds like a douchebag thing to say.
Yeah.
When you wear glasses, you definitely feel smarter.
Do
That's
you?
actually a thing.
That's what I want. I want that.
So, like
feel.
psychologically.
like
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah. Like I definitely feel smarter.
You heard it
having one.
here first, folks. Stop taking your Adderall and buy glasses.
Shout out.
Dude, yeah. Getting glasses, you look kind of like a douchebag.
Well,
Damn.
it's not about the
Not
look.
like-
It's just me saying, because I like that's like me saying like, oh, dude, I want to be in a wheelchair because like I feel like that would be cool, because it's like a like that's like, but that's like a way more.
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, exactly what you're saying. Like,
But that's like kind of how.
you have good
say-
vision,
like
but you
being
want
like- yeah, I
glasses.
was like,
but people
oh,
with glasses would be like, "Fuck these
Yeah,
glasses."
exactly.
See,
Yeah.
I used to love glasses, but lately I've been like, damn, this is like a different. Honestly, it gives me mentally a different image when I'm not wearing them. Like if I'm walking, or like I'm just like looking around or something. Like it's just cool to not have
Yeah,
my world in a box,
Yeah.
in a sense.
contacts are lit.
Yeah, I never got in the contact train. I tried to put them in once. It took me like 40 minutes, and it accidentally fell in, and I never did it again. And I was like, all right, fuck
Bro,
this.
it took me like 2 months to get them in and out quickly.
Yeah.
And
I
it
remember when
took
you
me
first
20
got them.
minutes to just take them out because I would like poke my eye and I would like scratch my eye because I was
Damn.
like, I don't know what I'm doing. My fingers are so big. I couldn't do it. I literally could not do it.
I remember when you got them and you took like 30 minutes to like take them out one time.
Like, I think Sam, our friend Sam, was like waiting for me to put them in to go to the bar in Ashboro, and he was like, "Dude, what are you doing right now?" I was like, "Dude, I'm trying to put these contacts in." I was so angry. I was like scratching and clawing. It was bad, very
Damn.
bad.
I'm just gonna leave my glasses off for the rest of the episode.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck it, I can still see.
You want me to put them on? Let me put them on.
You're gonna get
If-
uncomfortable probably.
yeah, probably. I'll do them like this.
I don't know if that's not your style, bro.
Yeah, it's not. But how about this?
Is it my style,
I don't know. Put them on.
or has it just been my style because I made it my style?
I think that's it.
It's the style.
Yeah, you look normal.
Yeah, because that's how you used to see me.
Yeah, you kind of look weird without them.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
a
we've
little
ever
bit.
talked about this.
I feel like I look more brown without them.
That's a good one. So I don't know if we ever talked about this on the episode, but what are your guys' biggest pet peeves? Like,
Bad drivers.
I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, I
People-
think we have done this.
Fuck.
It doesn't matter, bro. People not using their indicator. That bitch that almost pulled out in front of me this morning.
This morning.
Yeah,
That's your biggest pet peeve?
that bitch. Yeah, dude. People not giving a damn about other people. Like, that's fucked up.
I don't give a damn about other people.
Yeah, but you do.
In a sense.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like actually being an asshole.
Being
Yeah.
inconsiderate on purpose.
Yeah.
Not indicating while you're driving. What else? There's a lot of things I'm okay with. I just accept things as the way they are. But I guess that would be my biggest thing.
Damn, son. That was deep.
Yeah, dude.
Those balls
I just
deep.
go with the flow, dog. Somebody comes in and they're pissed for no reason. I'm like, motherfuckers, just happens.
Kill him with kindness.
It happens.
Motherfuckers.
Like, like when that bitch pulled out in front of me this morning, I was like, can't let this mess up my day. I thought about it for like 15, 30 seconds. I was like, it's gone. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Damn, duel.
Try that.
Your biggest pet peeves are like life lessons. Mine's just leaving a sponge in the sink.
Yeah.
Seriously, you don't do that, Ian.
I don't even use the sponge.
No, you don't. But I'm just warning you. If I see a sponge in the sink, it's
I know,
over.
and it used to always be in the sink in
Yo.
our old place. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Mega idea. Just
Mega mind
Just
over
do
here.
some surgery on your sponge, insert a magnet in there, seal it back up, and then just let it stick to metal surfaces so it stays away. Or not.
That
Sure,
sounds like
bro.
A lot.
A magnet and cutting? That's a project, bro. DIY.
Dude, fuck that, dude. Sponges don't last that long.
Yeah.
5-minute crafts.
5 minutes.
You can reuse your-
Life tips, 20 hacks.
Fuck the 5-minute crafts videos. But you can reuse the magnet, bro.
Yeah.
Half of those are just paper clips and like.
I honestly am impressed with the things that they come up with because, like, it's the stupidest shit, but you had to spend the time and commit to coming up with that. Like, it's crazy. Like, go market or something. Stop doing this.
Oh, is it my turn? I think.
Go for it, bro. What do you want to talk about?
I never said my pet peeve.
Yeah, sure.
Which I haven't really come up with one, but I'm just gonna say some shit.
All right, just let it flow.
This is more of a me problem, not really of other people's problem. But I just don't like saying no. I don't like people asking me shit because I'll always say yes. If they ask me to do something, I'll just do it.
Damn, I didn't know that.
And I don't like doing that.
I don't like doing what people tell me to do.
But I would rather just do it and then be like, nah.
Dude, I was having this conversation with Pierre yesterday. I was like, I feel like
Dude, we've mentioned your barber like 4 times on the podcast. You gotta make some new friends.
You gotta have better stories, bro.
I was just there yesterday.
No, you either need
just
new
happened.
combos with your other friends that you have. I don't know if you have other friends, or
Need
your
some other-
combos with your barber are so interesting that you have to mention every single convo with Pierre.
That's because we just talk about shit, bro.
All right, shout out Pierre.
Like, what are
Every
you gonna do?
episode, yo, dude, like me and Pierre were just getting deep into some
Who
shit.
do you guys talk to, huh? not anybody.
Each other.
You bitches. But like, I was talking about how me personally, I take advantage of other people, not in a bad way, but like asking for favors and shit way more than anybody else does.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I used to hate working with you.
yeah. like I'm always asking somebody else to do something for me. Not because I know they will, just because, like, I don't know, man. It's just a habit of mine. I feel like it's a bad habit in a way. But, like, I'll just be like, yo, Ian, you're going to Ashboro, right? Could you grab my mail?
Oh yeah.
Like, shit
But
like
that's
that.
that's like something that a friend would do.
Yeah, see, I that's how I look at it. But sometimes I feel bad about it. I feel like I look at it like that every single time. But I don't know if other people take advantage of that as much as I do personally.
Right.
You know? Maybe I should
Dim
cut
it
it
back
down.
and
Cut it down, use some of my own time, and do shit myself.
you should tell this to Pierre next time, so then he'll give you feedback. And then you can next podcast. You can tell us what your combo
Yeah,
was.
I'll let you know. 2 weeks from now,
Okay.
maybe 3.
Thanks.
There you go. So Jake, you popped your own cherry this week, didn't you?
The fuck does that mean?
You went and saw a movie by yourself
Oh,
for the first time.
damn, bro! I thought this was getting
just
real
called me out
sexual
like
out of
that.
nowhere.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw.
We're not going to talk about the movie
Yeah,
because
no.
this isn't going to turn into another Star Wars
another
episode.
J Hall review. Yeah, I watched 1917. This is a World War One movie. Really good. You should go see it.
Yeah, you want to go watch it after this?
Actually, yeah.
All right, cool.
But yeah, I asked all my friends if they wanted to go see it, and they were like, "No, we don't want to. Fuck
Well,
you."
you picked a dumbass time. You said let's go at 1:15
I was
p.m.
motivated to go. You don't want to go to a movie at 1:15?
You couldn't have waited till the 4 p.m. showing, so I could have gone.
I got home at 3. Like, I could have gone.
We
with
could have both
I
gone.
took a shower. I was like, I really want to see this now. Like, it can't happen in 3.
Well, now we're gonna go without you, and you're gonna sit here and
beat
have
my
already seen it.
Play Rocket League
Yeah.
and beat off.
But it was the most humbling experience going by myself to the movie. Ian, you were right. It was great.
Dude, it's amazing.
It was great.
I
Yeah.
still have to do that, honestly.
You haven't done it either?
No, I haven't. No.
Dude, you just walk in. I went to the bathroom
It's
before
like-
the movie. I didn't have to wait for anyone to get
So
popcorn
chill,
or something.
man.
I got some water from the fountain, walked in, sat next to this old dude, put my legs up, and didn't say one word the whole time. I was like, this is great.
Yeah. And you just enjoy the movie.
Dude, it's like when you're. See, I love watching movies in theaters with other people because I'll talk about shit while it's happening. Like, I'll make, like, stupid jokes for no reason.
Yeah.
But
I know.
But at the same time, if I'm watching a movie at home or a TV show, I have to be focused completely. I like to absorb everything and not miss a single detail.
Yeah.
And I feel like that makes the experience for me. So maybe doing that at the theater will only amplify it.
It would.
Dude, it does. But the only bad thing is, after the movie, I wanted to be like, yo, this part was lit. Yo, this part. But I don't want to go up to some
Yeah.
random guy, like the old guy, and be like, dude, like that shit when that happened. And he would have been like, who the fuck are you? But that was the only bad thing, because I didn't get to talk to anyone about how, like,
You
the
can
movie
after
was.
me and Abdul get back.
But then it's not the same.
It's not, but we'll give you something.
It was
Some
good.
kind of feedback.
I wish I should have got beers there and got drunk by myself.
I don't think they have beers at the Regal
They do.
Starlight.
They
No,
do.
literally
Really?
do.
Yeah, they're like
It's really
$8
lit.
for
Yeah.
like a can.
Yeah.
but-
Damn.
It's kind of worth it though.
Yo, when are we going to a Hornets or Panthers game?
Probably not.
I still have to go to my first Panthers game. I haven't been yet.
I've never been to a Panthers game,
All right, well,
but that's kind of
get this
we're
money right. And let's
we're gonna
go do
have to
something.
wait till
You planned this
fucking-
so bad.
Yeah, it's like it's over now.
It's like the worst timing to do this.
Yeah, I was asking Jake today. I was like, "Yo, so when's this? How many more games till the Super Bowl?" He's like, "This is kind of like the last one, dude. Like this is it before the bowl."
Yeah.
Dude, time just flies.
Shout out.
Shout out time.
Shout out Martin Luther King Jr. because this is gonna
Yes.
release on MLK Day.
What is?
This episode.
Oh, hell yeah. This episode sponsored by the sacrifices made by Martin Luther King Jr.
Preach, baby.
Shout out.
That's the man. I never watched that movie Selma.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
They made a movie Selma.
What is that?
It was like about Selma and Martin Luther King.
Sell my what?
Selma.
What are they
I was
selling?
like, who's Selma?
It's a place, dog.
Oh. Damn.
Oh wow, dude. My Amazon package is on the way.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. I just got the email.
Wait, like they shipped it or it's arriving today?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't
Wow.
know. That McGregor fight though,
Yo, that was
Didn't
lit.
watch it.
it was lit.
I basically saw it because it was on people's stories, and I'm pretty sure I saw the whole thing because it was only 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Whoever paid for pay-per-view, I feel so bad for you. But if you were at the actual fight, that would have been lit.
Yeah.
To see.
That would have been lit, but also worse. Wait, were there other fights?
Yeah, there's
that
like
was
10
just the
other
headline?
fights.
Yeah.
There's like 10 or
Yeah.
12 other ones.
Okay, cool. That's
The
bad.
other pay-per-view fights, like there was like 3 before the main
Yeah.
event. They were good too.
Let's use crack streams.
Yeah.
This is the move. You can
Yeah.
watch all the boxing shit.
Last
pretty
time,
good.
last big fight we watched we used like a stream, but it kept fucking up.
Yeah, it was.
So
it
we
was
were just
laggy a
like,
little
let's just
bit.
buy it. I don't care.
Thank God it didn't lag for the 40 seconds. Conor McGregor was using his shoulder on Cowboy's face.
Yeah.
What the
Just
fuck?
doing the.
Bro, it was like he had no arms, just going boom, boom, boom
He broke his nose, I think,
with his shoulder.
with his shoulder. Like
That's
in the
so
first like
badass.
5 seconds of
Yeah.
the fight.
Like he
What?
kept Cowboy's head kept ducking and shoulders kept. And then he did the kick. He used his
Yeah.
kick in the jaw.
He did the cowboy special, right?
And then he just started
Cowboy.
hammer fisting this dude's head. And I was like, if this is about to end, like this is the fastest thing I've ever seen. I've ever seen a fight like that live.
Yeah.
Damn.
And with
Wild.
such big names.
Did he get knocked out or did he just lose?
No, it was a TKO. So the ref just called
Yeah.
it.
And then the after interview, he's like, everybody, are gonna party with me afterwards. We're gonna drink the proper 12 there straight here without a fucking after party. And I'm like, bro, hell yeah. Like he was promoting his whiskey while he
Yeah.
just won $80 million, won in 40 seconds, not even scathed. He didn't get injured.
Yeah.
I was like, that's literally probably the happiest moment of his life. Where he's like, drink the proper 12 tonight. And everyone's, proper 12 is probably shooting up the stock.
Dude,
Like,
let's one of us I'll start fighting MMA and I'll plug the podcast every time I win.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude, I appreciate you
this
sacrificing
is the marketing
yourself like
content
that.
we need.
I you know what, I'll do anything on the island.
Or we could just do like stickers and donuts at our university.
You've said this so many times. That
Yeah, but we haven't done it.
Yeah, and you're literally graduated now.
Yeah,
so
so it's
Yeah.
only up to Ian now.
It doesn't matter. We can still go on. It's a public university.
Nah, I'm never going back.
Damn.
Ian, go buy donuts, pussy.
all right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm
Oh,
only
dude, make it even better. Don't buy donuts. Buy donut holes. That way it's cheaper. You get more of them, and just toss them in people's mouths.
With the on the island sticker on the donut.
Then they eat the donut and pull the sticker out of their mouth.
It's like a fortune cookie.
fortune cookies.
You eat your fortune cookies whole?
Dude, we should make our customized fortune cookies.
What, every cookie says on the island on the inside?
No, yeah. You open it, eat it, and then it has like on the All right, we'll get some.
Or we just get a QR code. QR codes are easy.
Yeah.
But what's the Q? This is not something we should
just-
be talking about on the
Yeah,
podcast.
yes.
Just links to our gram.
Boom.
Why not, bro?
Fortune cookies, and that's it.
If you want a donut, come help us give donuts away.
We'll give you 2 instead of
Oh, yes.
you want to help the cause.
And if you don't eat donuts and are like into fitness and stuff, I don't know, I'll get you like a protein bar or something. Just come help out. I'll post a date.
You'll post a date.
I won't, but I'll post a
Okay.
date.
Jesus Christ. You had 3 things. What was the other thing?
It might be a while. We can do next week. We can save.
What?
Is it
No, it's actually the stupidest thing.
Well, let's hear it.
let's hear it.
No, it was just all right. We can do it really quick.
We've got time.
What's your favorite Call of Duty and why?
Oh, dude, Black
Oh,
Ops, the first
wow.
one.
If any
I
Call of
feel
Duty fans.
What's yours?
Black
I
Ops
know,
1.
Yeah, you agree with him. See,
Yes.
I don't want to just agree with you, even though that's like
Vietnam War, baby.
that's the obvious choice. But I think probably just the most fun I had playing a Call of Duty was probably MW2.
Okay. See, mine was Black Ops 1 because before that, I never really had like a big console and played with multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
Like before that, it was just like Game Boy Advance, Xbox One, like the first Xbox, like PlayStation 2. I played hella games on my PS2. That was the first time in middle school when I got my PS3, got Black Ops, and everybody else had it, and I was just a young
You were in
seedling.
there. Yeah.
And it was every day after school, go home, play
Yeah.
COD, get the prestiges. It was lit, dude. So many good memories.
Dude, yeah.
Dude, I
for
love
sure.
Call of Duty.
I have a playlist on my Spotify. It's called Black Ops 1 Bangers, and it was all songs I used to listen to while
Vietnam
playing Black
shit?
Ops.
Dude.
No, it's like rap shit. Like I
Oh.
would listen to it over and over while playing multiplayer.
What
or
was
something.
your first Call of Duty? And on what console?
Modern Warfare 2, but it was the end of Modern Warfare 2. I played for like a week and was getting just destroyed by everyone, and so Black Ops 1 came in, and then I started grinding.
Oh, you played on PlayStation, right?
Nah, Xbox, baby. The
You played on
360.
Xbox?
You had a PlayStation
Yeah,
2,
no,
right?
I had both at
Yeah.
one point.
He
Yeah.
was one of those kids.
One of those.
Well, I was one of those kids because I moved to Singapore and I really wanted to play with my friends. Like
Yo, I met
when
a
I was
guy.
in,
I met a guy from Singapore.
really?
Yeah. He like came into the branch. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going back home. I was like, oh shoot, where's home? He's like, oh, Singapore. I was like, oh shit, one of my friends used to live in Singapore.
Thank you.
It's like,
So you bought a
his name was Bao.
so you bought a PlayStation
Yeah.
in Singapore, and
What?
isn't it like weird where like the X?
Oh
and the-
yeah, I bought a PlayStation in Singapore, and the X button is actually the square button.
The fuck? It's like a
Not in
Singapore
game,
exclusive?
but if you're in the menu, the square button is at what you hit for like X, like select. So I sold it to these guys on Craigslist back in the States because I didn't play PS3 anymore, and they called me after I sold it to them. And they're like, "Hey, why'd you sell us a fucked up PS3?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "The X button doesn't work." I'm like, "Oh no!" And I told him you have to use the square button instead of the X.
That's crazy.
But it's not in game. Like in game, everything's the same. But
Yeah.
if I'm gonna select like my profile, it's
In the menus?
square. Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird, but
That's
kind of
odd.
cool.
yeah.
My first Call of Duty was Call of Duty 4. But I didn't have Xbox Live back then, so I literally played the single player probably 30 times.
Damn.
Oh, what the? You
Yeah.
didn't get tired of killing bots?
Nope.
That was me with Need for Speed Most Wanted. I played the single
Dude,
player like 30
yes.
times. It was awesome. I beat the GTA 5 single player like 7 times.
Okay.
Damn, that's a
Jesus.
lot.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, Black Ops is so immersed in the story, like the campaign mode.
Yeah.
And like just the adrenaline rush of playing Search and Destroy and being the one who clutched it, man.
God, yes.
Dude, Searchers for
Like, I'd be
Black Ops 1 was
shaking.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with party. Oh, dude, take me back.
You don't get that feeling in games anymore.
No.
Where you're
Maybe it's because
actually, like,
I don't know. Maybe it's because our age, or maybe it's because games are stupid. I think it's because of our age.
It's definitely our age and the
No, 'cause
fact
there's-
that not a lot of our friends play the same games anymore.
True.
Like we play Rocket League,
Yeah.
but that's not the same.
Yeah, but there's just like, I don't think it's age, because I mean, there's people our age and older who still enjoy games like that.
Maybe, but like I feel like I don't enjoy it the same anymore. And like even the new Need for Speed, I liked it, or like any new of these new games, I enjoyed them for a little bit, but I just couldn't get myself to commit to it because life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like in Call of Duty Black Ops 1 days, you go to school, talk about Call of Duty during lunch,
Yeah.
and then you play it after school. So then you get better with your friends, and then you keep talking to them again afterward. It's like a never-ending cycle
Yeah.
of getting better. And once you start getting better and start just clutching out stuff, it's like
Yeah.
the ultimate experience.
It's
You
like a
can't have it
competition the whole way through too, because of levels and prestiges.
anymore. With KD and shit. Like you're just
Yeah.
it never ends. Like 8th grade was just Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops.
Yeah.
Gotta take a shit. Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops. Like, dude.
Dude, I used to go over to Sam's place, like on the weekends, and literally we would just be like, all
Yeah.
right, we're gonna prestige tonight.
Yeah, like
And,
you
like,
just
we
never
would just
end,
take
and you just
turns
you
every-
just drink soda and eat
Yeah.
pizza and stuff. Dude, like you can't get any better than that.
You can't do that anymore, bro.
Yeah, like what am I gonna do? Say, hey, let's have like an all nighter playing Rocket League. Like it's just like, dude,
Then
we
after
gotta,
like 3 games.
yeah,
you're
and then
like,
we
"Ah."
just quit. Like, dude, it's not the same. Dang, nostalgia, baby.
Tisk.
Wow, I love Call of Duty.
Yeah, that actually was a way better segment. I was like, oh no,
I was pushing it, bro. We actually didn't have time. We're actually way over now.
Hey! It doesn't even feel like we've been doing this that long.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
we're almost at 40 minutes. boy.
Damn, we gotta wrap up.
Yeah,
Episode 15.
that was great. Yeah, that was
Episode
awesome,
15.
guys. That was good. I like the topics. I actually contributed somewhat to
No,
providing you guys with premium
dude,
content.
Whenever we were talking earlier, and you were like, "Yeah, I have 3 things that I thought
was
about."
shocked.
I thought about the podcast outside of the podcast. I was like, "What?" Wow.
I was like,
It's like my improv value is getting stale, so I have to actually bring some ideas.
I
to
was
the
like,
table.
I was about to start thinking of some stuff, but I'm just gonna trust Jake and not come up with any personal ideas myself.
Hell
yeah.
Woohoo! Good episode, guys.
Shout out to you guys.
Follow us on all platforms. You know what to do. Islanders.
I want to plug the Instagram and say follow us on there. That's the only thing you're gonna learn on there is when we have a new episode.
And the
'Cause
link.
we don't post shit else.
The link.
It's every Monday or Tuesday, depending on how I'm feeling.
Exactly.
And also, my computer's fucked up right now, so
Yup. So this one might be a little bit late.
well,
But when it comes out, you mother effers out there, you know what to do.
Tell a friend.
Please.
tell a friend.
Listen, just mention it. Just be like, hey, I don't know if you listen to podcasts or not, but if you ever decide to, these guys I know, we're all friends here.
We're out here
Even if we
grinding
don't
for
know
the
you,
check.
you're part of the island fam. Just let them know. Be like, yo, check out this podcast.
We have a
It's
freaking
actually-
tree.
It's actually kind of interesting.
A tree.
Even though You know, that's one thing I hate is like whenever I have to plug the podcast and somebody's like, what's it about? I'm like, well, fuck, what do I say? Because I can't say comedy because we're not comedians. But, you know, it's whatever. Anyway, aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha.